if you can hear me on the YouTube. Yeah, see if this audio is working or not. Send me a message here. Hey, buddy. Not sure if the audio is on or not. No? I mean, you hear the game, but you don't hear me? Okay, so I'm not connected to it. Yeah or no? I am on? I am connected. Can you see if anybody's in the chat? Not sure. That's what I'm just trying to see if this audio is going. A lot of background noise. Alright, let's try to go downstairs then. Try to go downstairs. I don't think it's connected. I don't think it's connected. Alright, I don't know. Nobody's letting me know, so. Okay, gotcha. Really tough. I hate that. You're not loose taking it on the other side. I'm going to hop off the broadcast. We're in a really small practice this year, and there's really no good area to run a game on in this practice this. It's like one turn up top and turn at the far end of the right. So a couple other times I got a broadcast and the other turn it down here. It's just hard to get together. The glass. And it's steel connected to the glass. So sorry about that. There's nothing we can really do. I wish there was better stuff to do about that. We tried. The face off here, it looks like Mavs penalty. I didn't see a hit in the near corner here to play. I heard the contact, but I'm not sure if it's 5-on-4 California Union. The rock out there. noise. And Maria said she can hear me, like there's a lot of background noise. Yeah, it's a window in the background noise. Yeah, I'm getting it. Okay. He said it's, Mikey said it's muffled. Audio's muffled. Muffled. So there's a lot of outside noise and you can't really hear the mic. We're going to keep rolling right now. We got 18 minutes in the first period. Rochester will start on the tie the game up in the first. We're going to go ahead and punch through the rest of the first period and just try to make it work. At the intermission, we'll try to fix it and see if we could do something else here. But it could also be maybe a connection or two in the rink. I know the signal's pretty bad in here. If you do have live bar, I see a big old live bar camera on the press box there, or cover box. Could be a good option if you want to just get good visual of the game. When we're in the first period, Rochester just tied it up on a power play going. Now we got 2-on-1 with them in the zone. Took a hard shot to the high left and out of the zone. The defensive able to pinch and hold it, so now they're attacking down in the corner. Rochester turns back. Throw it up front, nobody home, but a shot by the defense. And a block. Great block by Kaiser. Dirk's trying to go to the clear zone. Benson and Dirk's trying to bring it in. That's going to be whistled offside, but Tyler's up the gun there. Just trying to cover the blue line. We will first face off center ice here on the Rochester side. Trying to get a look at the logo to see what they are. Broncos. Let's go with Broncos. Scarlets. The Mustangs. That should be known. The guy at the bucket center ice here, the Mustangs, are going to gallop into the Mavs zone here and try to get possession of the puck. They're going to hold it on the pinch there, and the puck goes down in the corner behind the net. They had a chance at great defense by Strass as he fights off that third offenseman. Ooh! And a shot from the point was tipped just like twice. I think it was going high and over the net and into the corner. The puck comes around to the near side corner. It's going to be a whistle, not sure why. And we're going to face off. It looks like in our zone. That was the Mavs change. Got off the face-off block up front, and Mustang's not having the corner. Deep on the front, hard shot, rebound front with a rebound. Too many opportunities there for the Mustangs, and they're going to take advantage. Go up 2-1 in the first period here. Coach is yelling that you got to use your feet or legs feed the wolf. Can't stand around and watch them carry the puck. You got to get feet moving, so he says. That dumped in deep by Cool. Get some bad water and chase after in the corner. Try to get possession, but I think I'm going to over here. Gates on the ice as well, and Bars on the ice, and there's 2 on defense. But then the Mustangs are going a pump shot wide. Bars the tip punches it behind the net. Now they're trying to get possession here. Six throws it back into the corner, and Bars gets it. It goes around the net. Bars now has speed. He's going to be on the edge of the ground. Gets it up to Fitz here. Fitz now has the puck. Up to Gates. Gates now has it. Gates is going to shoot. Oh, he passes, and the pass goes wide. We got room up front. There's Gates circles around back now. Gates to the front. Savard shot loose. And Will's going to cover up. Coach and I take the face off. One back to the Mustangs. We're going to take it behind the net here. I don't know too much about this Rochester team. I do hear they're a really good team. They definitely have some size. And they're used to running from that pretty good. Of course, anytime we come up here to the great state of Minnesota, all teams we play are going to be pretty good. To some extent, we're going to have some really good competition out here. We're going to really great for our boys to come up there and play because this is top-notch hockey. Davis has the ball. He in his zone is being attacked. There's 14 of the Mustangs. They're trying to steal away possession to it, but first time is here to help. Mustangs getting the ball in the corner, and they're going to come over with it. And in one case, just put the body on and push those into the corner. Two of them has it, he punches it around the corner. And now Will punches it over the field. They're in the sidewall battling for it, but he's partnering with the rest of the team here. Mustangs are going to get it back to deep and get it clean. And Wilson is going to take it back into the zone. Intercepted center ice. Mustangs have it. Shot blocked there up front. The rebound is taken by Green. He's going to cover it up. Good shot blocked by Creel, I believe. You saw the interception happen in real time. Big kids here. The Mavericks are definitely outside. They average about twice the height of an average Maverick player. They got some size advantage on the ice for sure. There's a big chance for the Mustangs. And puck is still loose, no whistle. And there's a tile in front of the net. And tempers will flare a little bit as refs just let this dog pile happen up front for a couple of years. We're going to get a whistle to the left of Green. And play will continue. No harm, no foul. Safety on the net, bouncing for the puck, bars there ahead. And goes to go to work for the puck out front again. He's going to have to cover it up. As the boys are getting a little shifty here. Four 20 left in the first period. Just on the fencing out of his zone. He's just going to punch it to center ice. He has to press away. And Mustangs are going to go right back into the zone. Go back and try to chase it. There's a backhand. It's loose behind the net. Mustangs still have possession. Bars and Dirk are trying to get it back. Dirk punches it up the side. He tries to taps it over the center ice there, and it's cleared. Benson in pursuit. Puck is dumped in deep. Not a Mustang. No ice is called. Comes out the Dirk Snyder. He puts it up to Kaiser, and Kaiser leaves it center ice. Dirk Snyder has it. Good play by Kaiser to get the puck back. Kaiser's going to try to throw it behind the net there. Has it on the team. This doesn't work at all. Back at center ice, and there's a battle for nothing. Two players go down to the sidewalk. Just punches it back to the defenseman. Gates is going to have to face it down, and he's going to reach around and try to go. Gates has it, goes over the foot. Six has it, taps it to the middle to nobody. And that's what it's correct. It looks like we're going to have a hooking call on somebody here. I'm not sure who. Like a Mustang player. The Vickings, and that'll put the Junior Mavs on a power play. With 3:06 left in the first period, down one goal. just changes every week to go to and little connections. Like, that kind of thing, and not like Kaiser, and they're going to be able to get the clear there. Is walking through my Mustang defender. Barnes was connected behind the net on the power play here. A minute 3 left to go. So the Junior Mac power play. Punches it off the board, so it Ross is moving the second down. Now we're going to try to go up here on the triple team. We got to get the puck out of the zone here. We can't be by off the possession of our own zone. Comes up the bunker, pass over center right there. It's 15 to okay, I'm going to start pressing that. Just get out the puck. Over and over down the corner. Here comes Dirk Snyder in there going a big double team there. Dirk Snyder doesn't get any help. The Mustangs got a break. It's almost tries to track it down. They're going to score 14 with 2 seconds left in the power play. Tough break for the Mavs. But hey, shot. I'm just pressing buttons at this point. She said it came. I touched something up here and it said it came through clear for a second, then it went back to being muffled. Right now I can't hear it. Yeah. I'm not too sure. All right, we're still working on it here. Abbott's got a power play and ended up getting a short-handed goal scored on them. And go down 3-1 in the first period. There's a minute and 6 left. And the Mustangs have the puck, even strength now. And they're going to take it in. They're going to have a beautiful shot opportunity here. It's going to go high and wide. I think the legs are a little bit tired on the mask today. They had a heck of a night last night. They played basketball for hours. They played hockey on the late chairs, and they're looking tired. I think that's pretty standard across the roster there. The Mustangs are going to score again for 1 after the majority of the first period. Face off the lane by Gate. Off the bar, over the field, and up to Kaiser. Puck still in by the Mustang defender. He's going to take it himself into the zone. There's a shot and a rebound shot. Two really good saves by Green. The Kaiser's just going to dump it down. It's going to go all the way down for a shot on goal. 14 seconds left. We're going to try to get out of this first period here on our feet. And hopefully Grace can regroup a bit in the second. And hopefully we can regroup our audio a bit in the second as well. And that's it for the first period. 41. The start of the second. Hopefully the boys regroup a little bit and are going to come out stronger here in the second period. Definitely could tell that there was a lack of energy in the first period. The boys got to kind of get those legs going this morning. Partied hard last night, playing hours of pond hockey on the lake and some basketball at the gym, and trying to have fun as much as you can while you're on these trips, you know. And this Rochester Mustang team is very physical, very big, very fast team. So it's going to make their job really, really difficult here in the second period, down 3 goals. The Mustangs dump it in and change their forwards. Wills is going to throw it out center ice and make us chase it down here. Dirk Snyder on the attack. They're going to regroup center ice. The puck's going to get tipped into the zone, back to Bennott. Bennott throws it over to the far side, and Fitz is going to try to chase it down. Willett's now battling the Rochester Mustang in the corner, and there's 2-on-1 as they put the body on, but the Mustangs are coming away with it. In the feet of Dirk Schneider, backhands it out of his zone. It's going to float all the way down for an icy move. But nonetheless, boys are going to get a change. It sounds like our audio's back on. It sounds like we're looking much better here for the second period, audio-wise. Let's see if we improve hockey-wise here. Bars hides it. If he takes it behind the net, he's going to throw it into the corner. Reynolds going to try to recover there. They're able to pinch and keep it alive in the zone. Hard angle here is we're, again, forced to kind of sit rink side on the glass. There's not really anywhere for us to broadcast this game from a good vantage point. So hopefully tomorrow we're playing on their main ice, which is a pretty good area. Puck goes out front and loose, but Davis is going to get it out of the zone now, and Reynolds is going to try to chase it down and get a break. Almost gets possession. It's left behind, and Rochester's going to recover and clear the zone. They're going to dump it in, and they're going to whistle the play down for an icing. As the Mavs will change and hopefully rally. Battle for the puck in the sidewall there. Trying to see who comes away with it. It goes back behind the net. And Dirtschneider's going to chase it down. Or is that Benson? Might have been Benson. Now it's Dirtschneider. Up front here for a shot. Benson scores! Puck just kind of floated up front of the net. And Benson saw it, took advantage, and sent it home for a goal for the Mavs as they are trying to claw their way back into this game in the second period. As I was saying earlier, the Mustangs team is a pretty highly ranked team, and they got some really big kids that have speed on them. I think their average size is Kyler Kaiser, if I had to guess. Speaking of, he dumps the puck into center ice, and it goes over the stick of Benson now into the corner, but Benson has it back. He's trying to get it in the zone. Boys went offside for a minute there. And here comes the puck into the zone now. Willits right back out, says no thank you. Puck's going to go back to center ice, and then back to Willits. And they're going to get whistled for an offsides. They'll face off at center. Woods, Bars, Fitz, Gates, Quadrado. As the Mustangs win that center ice face-off and bring it into their zone. And Quadrado's battling there, makes it hard for that defenseman. It goes over, he sends it high, and it goes through the feet of Willits, who tried to cut that pass off. And Bars is going to have to chase it back down the net, but they're going to call that down for an icing anyways. Get a good close-up view of old Quadrado there. Had a beautiful goal yesterday. Wants to continue that trend for sure. The boys are going to stay on the ice there. It looks like the same lines up front. We've got Bennock and Skradsky on the back end. Face-off punch through by Gates. But the Mustangs are able to recover. Gates gets it back, tries to punch it up to Fitz, gets blocked. Comes up the wall and out of the zone, and Skradsky's going to have to chase it back. He's got some heat on him here. Skradsky in a one-on-one as he's trying to keep possession. Bennock comes to help out, sends it all the way over to Fitz. Puck goes just past Fitz and then back into the defensive zone. Behind the net of Green. Physical play by the Mustangs here. Like I said, they got speed and size on him today, and Green's going to cover it up. I think, no, he just passes it out. He's going to go into the corner and stay alive here in the zone. Gates and Skradsky up front there, and good defense. I don't know who that was. Of course, it was Bennock, none other than. Fitz now has it. He's trying to make a move there on that defenseman. He's going to throw it hard off the boards, try to hit an angle to claw, but it goes right past them into the zone. Gates changes out for Dirtschneider. As the Mustangs take it out of the zone now. They're just going to dump it in. I think they're going to come off for a change. They do. They're going to go 5 on the change. They got a chance here. Aldrado's looking for that stretch pass. But the Mustangs are able to see it and react to it. And shot goes in and is blocked. Now Dirk Schneider has it on the field. Oh, never mind. It goes out to center ice. Good forechecking there by Davis and Dirk Schneider. They're trying to keep the play alive in the zone. Real now to play defense and does a good job putting it back into center ice. Now Dirk Schneider has it. He takes it in his zone. He's looking. Doesn't see much. Going to pass it to Davis. Davis over to Reynolds. No shot there. A move by the Mustangs forward there. So they take it into the zone. They got 3-on-3 coming in. Penalty's going to be called here on bars, it looks like. We're tripping. And he's going to go off for a minute and a half, and the Mavs will be on the penalty kill. 9:40 left in the second period. Two goals on the board for the Mavs and 4 for the Mustangs. So we got a big task here. About halfway through the game. They get a goal on the power play here, and they can seize the momentum of this game real quick, and it can get out of grasp. We don't want to let that happen. We want to keep the hopes alive, and the only way to do it is work hard. Shot from the point, stopped by Green. He's going to cover it up. We're going to get another face-off here. Up in the point again. They're going to send it in. They're looking for traffic up front. And good save by Green as the puck was blocked and tipped into the goal there up front. Off the pad of Green. And an interception by Willits. Trying to get it out of the zone, but they're able to recover. Now they have it right in front of the net. And good defense by Benock and Willits. There is now Benson's going to clear it out of the zone all the way back. They're going to get a whistle for icing here. But good clear by Benson and great defense by Willits and Benock up front. Puck's loose in the corner now as the Mustangs are trying to settle it down. Back right up front and a shot wide of the net. Great defense there by Gates. Got Benock and Willits out. Thank you, buddy. As my little dude just brought me a water. Willits and Benock on defense, and the puck goes into the corner. Up top, high, shot. With traffic in front, Green makes a save. Another great save by Green here in this game. Power play shot again. Blocked by Green. A good job by Willits clearing the zone. As we're going to get called for an icing. But we have 10 seconds left here on the power play. Berkshire wins it back to Skradsky as this penalty is trying to expire here ever so slowly. Short angle shot, great save by Green, just a positioning save there by him. It's loose up front, and the shot goes wide as Kaiser traps it down, and the boys are using strength now. Lars tried to get out of the box and look for the break. And it's going to float into the Mustang zone. Their goalie's going to cover it up and reset from that power play. Face-offs won by the Mustangs. They punch it off the same side board. The Mavs are trying to keep it alive in the zone. They send a shot in, and goalie's going to tip it wide in the far corner. Dirk Schneider gloves it out of the air and keeps it alive. Great job there. Shot, hard shot, and a great shot with a pad rebound to the far side. Just missed. It's still loose up front. And another shot goes wide. And the puck's going to go off the net. We're going to get a whistle here. Great scoring chance there. all created or started at least by Dirk Schneider's play to jump up and glove that puck out of the sky, pulled the zone and moved in and got close to the net. Back to the point to Skradsky. He says, no, thank you. I'm going to punch this back behind the net. And Davis now tracks it down. Dirk Schneider has it. He's looking for options. Up to Willits. Willits into the corner, back to Davis. And Davis has it. Dirk Schneider helping out. Reynolds on the ice as well. Mustangs are going to get it out. Very heavy by the Reynolds there. The puck goes into the zone and whistle dead for an icing. Gates is tied up on the face off. Mustangs coming away with it. They're going to throw it around the corner here. Trying to get it out of the zone. And they do. They carry it into our zone. Take it into the corner. Heavily defended by Skradsky there. As the puck's now on the sidewall. And it floats around behind the net and into the far near side corner. And it's now trying to play the puck there. Quadrado gets it. He's going to clear the zone. Try to get some speed here. He's played heavily. Still has it. Gets tripped up there. No whistle there. Gates has the puck now. He circles back behind the net. Throws it towards the net. It's loose in front. Shot by Quadrado and a save by their goalie. Looked like a... Okay, yeah, it was a save by the goalie. Okay. The arm up was a signal for who he was calling on a penalty. It looked like he was signaling a goal for a minute there. But Quadrado draws that penalty coming into the zone and then creates an awesome scoring chance out front. Mavs are going to go on a power play, minute 30 here with 6:19 left in the second period. Great individual effort there by Quadrado to create some offense. Good battle for possession now. We have it in the corner. It's going to come up to the point to Willits. Excuse me if I'm a little slow here. I'm trying to see. Great shot there by Kaiser up front off the far side leg. But they're going to save it and clear the zone now. Puck's going to get reset to Willits. Willits, touch pass up to Gates. Gates moves into the zone, loses it there off the stick. And the Mustangs are going to clear it and tap it into the zone. They might have a chance here if they don't recover. We're going to try to get it deep and just waste some time here. It's going to go to the middle. Green covers it up. Faceoff's tied up there. Dirk Schneider's there, and Reynolds is trying to help out. Got Quadrado out as well on the power play with Davis and Benock. Davis loses his edge there. Benock does. He's going to punch it over to Reynolds now. Reynolds hits it hard off the wall, but nobody's really home there for that one. The boys are trying to get established. But only 18 seconds left in the power play. It's likely going to end it for us. Great defense by the Mustangs. We are just a big physical team. Putting our boys to the test today. There's a turn off there and a shot and a glove save by Liam. Good save. Puts into the corner. Now Davis has it as the Mustangs are changing right in front of him. Not sure what the call was there. I'm just going to call that offsides. I guess it must have hit a Mustang player and Mustang in the zone and they changed. And here we get a face off at center ice on the Mavericks side. And we're past the halfway point in this game now. Gates wins it back to Willits. Willits with a little sauce over Creel there. Creel has it, loses it, gets it back, and Kaiser puts it over to Willits. Willits now has it, and he throws it up top there. And he's going to come to the zone there. Benson has it with a shot. Shot's blocked up front, but it's loose. Going to come off the clear. He's going to keep it alive in the zone and try to get a shot in deep. It's blocked. He goes into the corner. As Kaiser plays it. Benson now has it as he circles around. And he goes in the far side corner there. Right to Gates. Gates, whiffs on a shot. But a good play there as he drew that player in deep and then punched it back out to Gates, who had an open shot in a low slot. Shot blocked by Green into the corner there. It's now behind the net. And they have possession. As he circles around here, number 8 for the Mustangs is just going to dump it towards the goalie. An easy glove save there as he's looking for a deflection up front. And good defense by the Mavericks. As Wilkes and Skradsky were tying up the Packers. Here we go now. 3:46 left in the second period. 4-2 Mustangs over the Mavericks. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of confusion here on defense. Benock gets off in a hurry. Prevent any issues happening there. As the puck goes into the corner for the Mustangs. They're going to throw it D to D now. And the shot goes in traffic. This is going to come away with it. Some heavy defense up front. The boys are just doing all they can to tie up those forwards. Puck back into the zone now, are the Mustangs. And Skradsky now has it. He tries to get rid of it. Quadrado now battling for the puck in the corner. Comes out front. He's got some space here. He loops it out front and takes a shot. Low pad save for Green. Puck now in the corner. And Skradsky punches it over, but there's nobody home here. We got to kind of just slow the play down in our head. Pass out front, stick check there by Fitz, and it's going to go into the wall. Another shot blocked. And we come with another shot low. It's loose out front. Another shot low off the pad. Mars now has it. Mars sends it to center ice. It's going to get back into the zone here for the Mustangs. As he bought enough time to get the boys a little bit of rest. Because now here the puck is back in the attack. In the near side wall. They loop to the middle, take a shot, it's wide. Got some tired legs out there for the Mavericks. As Quadrado, Fitz, and Gates have been out for quite a while. Looks like Birchmeier was able to get on the ice, so my mistake on that one. And Fitz is able to clear the zone right before it gets stolen back to him. And the boys still haven't been able to change. And now a 3-on-1 for the Mustangs. Here we go. Up for the test is a great defense by Skradsky as he plays the 2-on-1, leaves one guy, and then blocks the shot. A hard one-timer shot for the Mustangs, goes wide, and the boys are scrambling. Fitz is able to clear the zone again, but still not enough time to get a change. As we'd really like an icing here to slow this play down a little bit. It's the Mustangs have been on the attack for about 2 minutes. And there it is. Fitz is going to send it down the ice, and it's going to go down. And it's going to be a shot on goal, no icing, but the boys are still going to be able to change. But the boys going to cover it up. He says, let's get a break anyways. The Mustangs had the Mavericks on their heels there for, it had to have been about 2 minutes, maybe a little over 2 minutes, and some great defense by the Mavericks to thwart away any attack there. Here they are coming back out of the zone. The Mustangs punching in deep with Benock chasing. Reynolds now has it. He's going to try to clear. He gets it over to center ice. Davis now has it. Gets stuck in the ref's feet there. And the reinforcements come for the Mustangs. 3-on-3 board battle going on center ice here as the boys are trying to get the puck into the zone for a little bit here to close out the second. And the Mustangs really don't want that to happen. Hard defense there played by Benock as he loses his edge down in the corner. But Mustang player able to make it, sends it up front, it's loose in the feet. It goes up high, and Tyler tries to clear the zone. And now Benock does. And it gets punched back in. 15 seconds left in the second period here. Boys are trying to stay alive to close this period out. It was a good period for the Mavericks. A winning period for the Mavericks is the goal differential is 1-0 here in the second. We got a lot of work to do here in the third. We've got to create some offense in the third for sure. As we'll be back with you in a couple minutes. That was a lot of really good commentating y'all missed there on the mute. Thanks, Mikey Quadrato, for letting me know that. We're amateurs. This is amateur hours. But we're back live. 5:19 left in the third, and the Mavs are down 5-3. Had some really good momentum off the start of the third period. Scoring a goal, making a one-goal game, but the Mustangs are fighting hard, trying to prevent this from being a close game. Quadrado has the puck in the corner now, and he's battling with it. He's going to throw it up to the point of Belmont. Bennett's going to punch it over quick. A shot there by Queel. Bounces off the pads. He's going to cover up and force a face-off. I think I might have had some highlight reel commentating there while I was muted, and unfortunately you guys missed it. But we'll just have to call it practice. Dirk Schneider now to take the face-off. Arena strength after that Mustang penalty. Shot missed by Reynolds there, and Davis is there to battle. Quadrado punches it over to the open ice, and Bennock's going to track it down. Puck's loose in the middle. The boys are trying to get to the zone, but it's just bouncing everywhere. Now the Mustangs have it with some space coming into the zone. Toe drag there. Goes through, and he's got a shot attempt. Good defense by Reynolds coming back on the back check. Prevent the shot. The puck's now behind the net. Stick check by Bennock, forces the puck to the corner, and now they're going to battle in the corner in the dead zone. Mustangs come away with it. Shot's tipped in the front. Now it's behind the net. Throws it up front. Good defense there as they prevent a shot up front in the low slot. Now the boys go to battle in the corner, and this is bad. They're getting heavy zone time and killing time off the clock in the third period with a 2-goal lead. Creel gets it. Tries to punch it over to Bennock. Doesn't quite go through, and now we're battling behind the net as the Mustangs are enjoying the time to tie up and just waste time on the clock in the zone. This is a safe area for them to play. And now the puck's cleared and punched down. I don't think they're going to call an icy. They don't. As Ken Davis tries to track it down. Pass intercepted by Willits. He gets possession center ice, and he's going to dump it in deep. Skradsky now has it, trying to keep the play alive. Comes out of the zone and Fitz punches it back in. Fitz clears the zone, and now we got a chance here on the change. Gates comes in. Can he make a move? Gets it on the backhand, but loses a little bit. Tries to throw it up front. Nobody home. As Fitz keeps the play alive. Tries to punch it in deep, but it gets stolen there. The Mustangs are going to round the back of the net and try to regroup. Here's a good steal there by Dirk Schneider. He tries to carry the puck in, gets checked. Takes some time, keeps it on a stick, and now he's moved into the corner. Throws it up front. Blocked by the Mustangs. Up to the point, and Creel's going to shoot it high, and it's going to go wide left of the net there. Eyes is in. Going to create some traffic up front. They're going to clear it out. I think we might have an icy call there. We will. Lost a lot of speed in the corner there, but still nonetheless went back across the red line. .2:19 left in the game, third period. Mavs down by 2. Can they do it? Kaiser with the puck now as he battles a double team and loses it. As they clear the puck, but it hits Bars and now goes into the zone. No icing. Bars circles back and leaves it for Creel. Creel up, and now Bars has it with some speed. Loses it his feet, gets it back. Over to Dirk Schneider off his backhand though. Dirk Schneider's trying to keep it alive. Over to Bars. Bars tries to just dump it in deep. Lost space there. Good play by Bars. And Willits coming out on the ice. Benson tries to stick check there and get possession. He does. And they're going to call that as in offsides. Over face-off. Tough hockey here being played on game 1 of our Saturday morning. The Mustangs coming with the puck off the face-off. They're going to dump it in deep. And they're playing the safe game here with the 2-goal lead in the third. They're trying to get it into the corners, tie it up, and just maintain possession. And there's a hard shot. Save made by Green, it looked like. Puck's loose in front, and beautiful kick save by Green. The puck goes into the corner. Dangerous scoring chance there by the Mustangs late in this game. And Skradsky's just battling that big boy, just taking care of business there. Skradsky now with it. Floats it out to the center ice, and it gets blocked and knocked down. Another shot there, tipped. And some good defense by Bennock as he prevents a scoring opportunity for the Mustangs with 54 seconds left in the game. Times are getting tough, and we're in crisis mode here. Faceoff's going to switch to the other side as the voice of Morgan Wallen rings throughout the arena. Here we are in the last minute of the third. Bars over to Quadrado. Mustangs defenseman pinches. Bars going to try to get it out again, and another pinch prevents that. And some really good clock management by the Mustangs here in the last minute of the game. 35 seconds left. The puck goes out, and Six tries to take care of business. Gets bodied. Penalty's going to get called for interference there. 23 seconds left in the game. We have a short power play here at the end of the third with 23 seconds left. Looks like a timeout's going to be called by Coach Davis. And here's something to think about as well as we are about to close out this first game. You know, small chance of winning this game, needing 3 goals in 23 seconds. But if we're able to score a goal, that will help if it comes down to goal differential in the standings. So this is important nonetheless to try to capitalize this power play. Even with 23 seconds, get a quick goal off here. Make it a 1-goal loss as opposed to a 2-goal loss. In the event we do lose, it's going to help our goal differential. As Coach Davis knows this, he's a great coach and he's doing everything he can to keep the boys competitive moving into championship Sundays, which are always intense, especially in Minnesota. A little friendly half whistle from the refs, letting them know the timeout is expired, and the boys must return to the ice for the face-off. 23 seconds left in the power play. See if they got what it takes to punch a late goal in here. Starts with the draw, which is tied up significantly. Punched over in the corner. It's Tiger has to track it down. 10 seconds left in the game now as the puck goes all the way over to Willits. He's going to try to pass it over to Bars. Low in the slot, high shot, blocked, and that's going to close out the game. With 1.3 seconds left, we'll get a face-off. We've got to tip your hats to the Rochester Mustangs of Rochester, Minnesota for doing a really good job of killing the clock in the third period, just playing some management-style hockey, and that's going to close this game out. As the Mavs are going to lose 5-3, first game of Saturday hockey here in Brainerd, Minnesota, and we'll see you back in a few hours.